Hey, what is up guys, Rock30 here, and I'm back with another episode of Call of Cthulhu. I'm recording this before I posted the first one, so I don't know if you guys like it or not, but whatever, I'm gonna record this anyway. Because I am too hyped not to play. Let's see, where am I? Oh yeah, I'm right at the docks.
It's no use.
Alright.
The padlock won't give.
So I already broke that. Did I already investigate this? I think I did.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Okay.
I've no idea.
Yeah, so I really hope that I can come back and reinvestigate all these things when my stats get better. But, for right now, I'm supposed to get out, or get inside Warehouse 36. There's the Skillia, the ship that caught the miraculous catch. Still struggling with this winch.
What could have done so?
Yeah, okay. Alright, well, so we have to get inside the warehouse, and I assume this is the gate into the warehouse. But, of course, it's been blocked off. Well, inoperable. Oh, of course I have to go under here and get past these guys.
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Why, we don't have a clear conscience.
Hey,
What's
gentlemen.
with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
I could lie. I don't think I have very good eloquence. Investigate. This passage leads to the Hawkins warehouse. I mean, they'd know that everyone knows that. Investigate their activities. You work for Cat. Who does this belong to? You deface this statue.
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
Cult of Cthulhu, mayhaps? Anyway.
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes.
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
Alright.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
I don't think my eloquence is very good, but I'll give it a
I've
go.
got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
Ooh.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims. And
Yeah.
I'd advise you against snitching.
Alright.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Let's go in the very sneaky way. That's sneaky. Oh.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Okay, so they left one of the entrances unguarded. Alright. I'm gonna talk to them again, see if...
What's with you?
We saw you. Go die.
I've got to enter the Hawk.
No.
I don't give a
Yeah.
damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Alright. Well, I guess I'll find
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
Guess I'll find the exit that they left unlocked.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Hey, bro. How's it going?
Where do you think you're going?
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
I'd like to know more about the Hawkins case.
I don't think so.
Who are
Can I
these?
test
Don't
my
ag-
eloquence now? No, okay.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
So he's probably that guy with the tentacle hand that we saw in the dream. I say probably like I know. Nah, but I don't know. I think it's an alright guess.
Oh, yeah. He's gonna get us in trouble.
Have fun with your omen there, gentlemen. So I already broke that winch.
I bet you don't see one like her every day, do you?
Yes. Cat is an extraordinary woman.
Damn right. There's nobody more intimidating than her on the docks. Except the captain, of course. But you're lucky that she left you alive. She must think that you can be of use to her. With that, please do excuse me, because I'd prefer not to be seen talking with you for too long.
That makes sense. So I guess he was there when, she kicked me in the nuts. I've already got the secret thing hidden here, but I already broke the winch. So I'm not really sure what I could be doing in here. There's something that I'm missing? Probably. Yeah, I already broke that. Well, there's no jump button. So I guess that's a no on this area. So I already talked to the guys there. Do I seriously have to ask them who owns this dock or this warehouse? 'Cause that'd be dumb. I already know that.
Get it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat it.
Actually, wait a minute. Did I see something? No, I can't get back there. Okay. I was gonna say maybe I could lockpick that gate. But,
What's with you, what?
We saw you. Go die of thirst.
alright, well, what is
So,
this
who are
going
you?
to?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
Yeah, okay, cool.
I bid you
Alright, well,
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
I mean, I probably could have gotten back there by lockpicking that padlock, or maybe... I don't know. I don't think these guys will be much help. Actually, maybe they're the only way to progress.
Well, did you miss it?
I did not miss you. Oh! Well, look at that.
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business.
Yes, exactly.
What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For
Beer.
sure. Bring us something to drink
Yeah.
and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
Liquor?
Exactly.
I'll try to find...
Yeah, so I can probably get some from the bar, but
They can't understand.
he, branded me as a troublemaker, I guess.
You again.
Buy a bottle.
Let's say I want to buy a bottle from you.
Let's say I don't want to sell you one.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
What do you know about the Hawkins
I think I
warehouse?
already asked him about
If
this.
I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the screen.
I already-
And that's but all. Any
I already did that.
Charles Hawkins owed you a lot of money. Do you know if he had problems?
I don't know the details, and it's not my business. Money or not, he was always welcome in my bar. The Hawkins family was always much appreciated on the island.
Okay.
You seem to know
Well, we all knew she was famous on the mainland. Then
Yeah, okay.
I've got what I need.
anything,
That'll be all for now.
He seems really friendly for not wanting to sell me any beer.
Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
Ooh.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. It's just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message.
I don't really want to talk to her again. Yeah, I didn't think so. Probably like the storeroom. Well, I don't want to talk to her again because she might stab me in the throat, so let's see if there's something else. He said they abandoned their... She said that they abandoned their post in the alley. It's not this alley, right? Yeah, okay. So I have to find them beer. I'm not really seeing any other option here. Except to talk to Cat. Oh, I could talk to the captain. That might be a good way to figure it out. Or these guys.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
She basically seems to run this whole town.
You're back again. What can I do for you?
These bootleggers seem unwilling to let anyone approach the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
That's what
You
that
mean that
winch
there's
was.
a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type.
Cool. So where would I go about finding these sewers? Could it maybe be the winch that I broke? Wait, can I ask him about it? Not the door. Oh my god. Alright. I want to talk to... Oh, I can't talk to him. Okay, cool. Well, where are the sewers?
Leave me alone.
Alright. Well, I guess he doesn't want to help me. This really gives me a lack of direction. Am I just an idiot? Is there a way to get through? Right here. Yeah, I don't...
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
I'm stuck here. I don't know. I'm gonna go talk to Kat, I guess. I didn't really want to in case she just tells me to fuck off like everyone else in this backwater island. But whatever. It's worth a shot.
Something real bad. Don't put that beast back.
Alright, Kat, please don't stab me in the throat.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. Something that I respect. So understand by that. If I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
I feel like she's the kind of character that would kind of turn around to, or come around to being an ally.
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly, but it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
I've got a few questions about the island.
I'm not here to give you information. Mitchell will tell you what he wants to tell you.
Is that more dangerous than having a drink with you?
I'm not kidding. The old families, they were here long before us, and they'll be here long after we are gone.
The old families?
The descendants of the first whalers. These people truly worship their ancestors.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
She said that she respects the fact that I came back to talk to her, but... But I don't really have anything to back that up with, so...
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Yeah,
Sounds
right.
honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Do I have a choice?
Right.
Oh, we always have one, Detective.
I never got that
Follow
drink.
me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit, and nobody cares.
This game,
And
it
the
has...
police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
The environment in this game, it is so good.
It's fine. He's with me.
Okay.
I mean, I don't really like owing her a favor, but I feel like it's better than having her as an enemy. Unless eventually I'd get the upper hand, which I assume that I would while having valuable information about, you know, the Cthulhu cult and all that. Yeah, if I got that winch, I would have been able to go under. But of course,
gentlemen,
I suck
can you
at
move that
everything.
for me.
Ladies first, I guess.
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Huh. Alright. Well,
Ugh, this place stinks.
alright. I guess that'll do it.
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
So why does it stink? 200 reconstructions. It's too bright. Cool. I guess this is where all my investigation comes in. Medicine.
These painkillers were prescribed 3 months ago. Someone has been taking them since the time of the Hawkins death.
Cool.
It smells as
fish.
bad as it looks.
Is that a dead sailor? No, that's another fish. Okay, good. Right.
Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
How is this not evidence? Alright, whatever. Cool, so they're probably cutting themselves. Severe depression. Cthulhu
The glass is
influences.
shattered, like someone smashed it. Was it before or after the removal of these bandages?
Painkillers, bandages. Cultism.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Looks like it. Too bright, come on. The entire game is dark. Alright, well.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Am I gonna have to beat his ass? Because I want to beat his ass. Far from being wound up. Let's team up. I have good psychology.
It's clear that you knew the victims. I'm sorry to dig up bad memories.
I can still see the poor child lying burned on the floor of their drawing room. We had to tear him off. The marks must still be there.
It's good
They're
to
in my
have
mind
more
anyway.
allies than enemies, at
It's
least.
horrendous. I'm going to need your experience to bring him justice, Officer Bradley. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
That makes up for my
It
lack
was in
of
the Hawkins
occultism.
mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene. Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Alright. Well, the first thing I'm gonna do once I get into the playing area, I'm gonna increase my occultism as far as I can. Because I want to know. Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place thought to be abandoned revealed some surprises, signs of recent occupation, as well as a partly charred painting, interrupted in his searching by Officer Bradley. Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins mansion. I don't know why I'm hiccuping. Well, it's spooky mansion time. He got a scar. From Cat, I guess. I think that's who the thugs were talking about.
Well, here we are, Hawkins mansion.
Here we are.
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
In his hut? Yeah.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
Oh, I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 more questions. All right. he knows the place really well, but he seems to have ties or association with the sun. Just falling into ruins. I don't want to get on his bad side before, so...
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
You sure?
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though, he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around, it would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Underground excavations for possible occult reasons? I don't know.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
No.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not?
Sounds great.
You can help.
Right. Let's go.
I don't really have any reason to think he's sketchy, but he obviously isn't on good terms with Kat. The medicine and occult skills can only be improved by objects discovered in the environment. Oh. Alright. Well, I'm thinking we go more into eloquence. There we go. Sanity. Alright, cool. I'm still doing pretty good on that aspect. Dark water. Just letting you guys read them. Miraculous catch, threatening letter, photograph of Captain Fitzroy, manifest, file, painting, lighter, lost battalion. 10/7/18 or 78. Cough. Places. Occult. There we go. This is the interesting part. Why is this part of the occult? Alright, let's go. Actually, guys, you know what? I'm sorry, but I think this is a great place to stop for this episode. I didn't get much done, but, you know, better than nothing. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, and I'll definitely be doing more of this in the future. Peace out, guys.